Итак, добрый день! Сегодня мы с вами продолжаем изучать глаголы. И сегодня мы посмотрим на глаголы, которые выглядят очень похоже. We will look at verbs that look very similar but have completely, well, not completely, but have quite different meaning and are used differently. Now you will see them, I will explain them, and you will understand what I mean. Посмотрите, глагол начинать и глагол начинаться. What's the difference between them? And they also have a perfective form. It is начать и начаться. Now it looks even more confusing because what's the difference? How can a verb to start have so many forms? Let's have a look carefully. It is very easy. You will need just to watch this video one time. Maybe it will take time to practice it, but the concept will be very clear just in a few minutes. Итак, you can see the verb начинать without ся ending. It means that it is a normal, it is a standard verb, and it is a transitive verb. What it means that we need an object after that. So, начинать means that I, a subject, я, начинаю, start, and then I start something. I start doing something, or I start a new project, or I start a lesson. Anyway, it's going to be an object after начинать. An object after transitive verbs is normally in accusative case. It means that masculine and neuter and plural words don't change, only feminine change a little bit, but that's another question. Anyway, итак, я начинаю, например, урок. It means that I start, or I am starting, I am beginning a lesson. Я начинаю. Ты начинаешь, он, она начинает, мы начинаем, вы начинаете, они начинают. This is present tense. You can see everything is very standard and quite simple. As for perfective forms, it is начать. Perfective verbs are very often shorter than imperfective. So, начать is perfective, and it means that there is no present form, only future and past. If I want to say that I will start something, it would be я начну. Ты начнешь, он, она начнет, мы начнем новый проект, или вы начнете читать эту книгу, или они начнут изучать русский язык. Quite simple. Now, what it means if a verb has that ся ending, as in the verb начинаться. Начинать, it looks the same, but then ся. It means that this is a reflexive verb and it doesn't need any object. Why? Because something starts itself. It's not I start something, but something starts. You can see the difference. If I say that I start a lesson, it is я начинаю урок. If the lesson starts itself, of course I started, but the sentence is the lesson starts or is going to start, no matter. It would be reflexive form. So, what did I say? Урок начинается. We conjugate reflexive verbs like that. Начинает as a normal verb, and then we add ся or ся. Итак, урок начинается. Let's conjugate it. Я начинаюсь. It doesn't make any sense, but grammatically it exists. But я начинаюсь, it means that I start myself, or I don't know what. It doesn't make any sense if I say я начинаюсь. But okay. Я начинаюсь, ты начинаешься. Он, она или это начинается, and that is what we use all the time because it can be фильм начинается, тренировка начинается, then мы начинаемся, again doesn't make any sense, вы начинаетесь, again doesn't make any sense, but они начинаются is very often used because они can be lessons in Russian, они can be also trainings and so on. Например, уроки начинаются в 8 часов. Наши тренировки начинаются вечером. And the same reflexive verbs also have perfective forms, and for начинаться it is начаться. Let's conjugate начаться. You will need only 2 forms again. Because, as I said, я начнусь doesn't make any sense. So what you really need to know is начнется, singular, и начнутся, plural. Урок начнется в 8. It is future tense. Once again, we have 4 verbs. 2 of them are imperfective and 2 of them are perfective forms. Imperfective forms начинать и начинаться refer to different things. If I start something, if there is an object after start, I use a normal verb. Начинаю. Я начинаю работать рано утром. If something starts, I use reflexive. Моя работа начинается рано. Perfective forms are used for future tense and past tense. For future tense, я начну работать в 6 часов. Или моя работа начнется в 6 часов. Теперь вам нужно ответить на вопросы. Во сколько вы начинаете работать? Во сколько вы начинаете работать? Во сколько вы начнете работать завтра? And another 2 questions are with reflexive verbs. Во сколько начинаются новости по телевизору? And the last question is, когда начнется ваш отпуск в этом году? Когда начнется ваш отпуск в этом году? That was it for today. Next time we will take the verb to finish, and it will be the same 4 forms. So жду с нетерпением нашего следующего урока. Всем пока-пока.